gonna be a pretty complicated video because I have to compare the essences and like the ultra that corresponds with it, or like just using an ultra with it compared to a vow. So anything I put in S tier will probably be like the best use case. Like you should use an essence and like an ultra over like a vow. So it's gonna be a little different. First, we have Unseen Blade. It's the speed essence. It requires 45 SP, and it's probably one of the more skillful essences because you actually have to know when to use it properly. Because if you just do it off like rip, it's got a ton of wind up. They're gonna obviously see it. So the best way to use this essence is like you're both flash stepping, and then at the end of your flash step, you pop this, and it extends your flash step. And if they're like zoomed out far enough on their camera, they honestly can't tell or like hear the difference between like the flash step and you like activating Unseen Blade. Like I get hit by it all the time because I can't hear it and I'm just being silly. So it definitely works against people, especially like even up to high elo. And this essence like is insane because it combo extends into a ton of combos. The default combo I usually go for is this into what is it called? It's not Swift Slashes. It's that one move where you go forward and then you throw them up into the air and then it extends into Swift Slashes. Do that move, and that's basically true into that, which is like a bar of damage. It's insane. And most people can't avoid it because you have to be on like God Ping to parry that, and for some reason they haven't removed that true combo. But another cool trick on this is if you want to make it even more unseen, you can just not change your flash step color. So like on Quincy, you would have like blue flash steps, and unseen doesn't change to the flash step as you had. So if you had like black flash step on a Quincy or like a yellow flash step, it's pretty obvious when you go into the Unseen Blade animation. So like I'd actually recommend you don't change your flash step color. This is a secret tech. I haven't done it on any of my slots. I don't change my flash step just so I can have the same flash step color as what I'm using. This applies to Quincy's and SRs and Arrancars. I don't think it counts for Fullbringer because their flash step is green by default, and then it keeps like a black animation instead of like having like a green variant of the unseen flash step. But yeah, there's that. So because it combo extends, it's pretty crazy and does like a bar, sets up for a ton of combos, does decent posture. It's full 360 blockable, I think. I mean, it's supposed to be, but you can still kind of go behind block. I think it's easy S tier. And if you use this with like a black flash or Serum W, you're probably gonna do fine. Actually, you should probably use black flash because Serum W is like buggy. Sometimes they get out of end lag before you during the cutscene, and they can just like punish you for it. Like I literally killed a guy for hitting a Serum W on me, just M1ing him after because I had no end lag for some reason. So yeah, just worry about that. But Unseen, genuinely one of the best essences in the game. It does have a little higher skill cap though. All right, Horizon Core, 45 SP, Kendo 1. It's a classic. Honestly, probably one of my favorite moves. Really good gap close. It goes through block, can't be dodged, as far as I remember. Pretty easy to parry if you know the timing, but honestly, it's fast enough where if you're doing it in the middle of a combo, it's pretty hard to like parry. Also, if you just like feint beforehand to make them waste their parry, you're gonna hit this guaranteed basically because it's such a huge AoE. This one's just really good. Combo extend. You can use it to combo into moves as well. Like you can use this Rising Core to vert down like towards them. Like sometimes that works most of the time depending on how they get ragdolled. And off this, you can just do into like a crit, like just any fast move off this, like a flash fake out. And then, or not, could you do flash fake out? Yeah, you could do flash fake out because you're 50 Kendo, 15 speed. So really good move, honestly. And yeah, I definitely use this on Kendo because honestly, the bows for Kendo aren't too good. I mean, like, I don't know, it's just a really good move. I'm gonna put it S tier. If you're gonna run this, run like, use Judgment of the Sword. That's the best ultra skill for you. Do not use the Orlando Furio, so I'll get into that in that tier list. Crazed Blitz requires 40 Hakuda, which is 5 less than the other one, so you can do a couple cheesy builds with this. Probably the best you could run on Hakuda. It's a frame 1 hyper, does pretty high posture, and it can combo extend, kinda. Like, it doesn't make any true combos, but it puts them in a spot where you can do a move, like, afterwards, and they're kind of forced into a parry check or to, like, dodge and avoid it. So, it's really good. I like to bait people. Like, if they're just M1 spamming me, I'll just, like, wait for them to do that, do Crazed Frame 1 Hyper Armor during their M1 animation. They're going to get hit by a Craze. Does pretty good damage as well. So, like, it's kind of a no-brainer. This one's also going S tier. If you're using this, the ultra you want to use is Black Flash or Raging Demon. Raging Demon has a ton of wind-up, but if you do it on, like, a punish, you can land it, and then it's true into Spine Rend. And then off that, you can go into whatever move you want, like an Ankle Splitter or Catching Dragon. Actually, the best combo would be Spine Rend into Catching Dragon into Ankle Splitter, because Ankle Splitter is true after Catching Dragon. Off meta combo for y'all. But yeah. Yeah, Black Flash as well, also pretty good. Has True Stun. If you're near a wall and you Black Flash them into the wall in ranked, they won't get thrown as far, and because of the Ragdoll and Black Flash, you'll be able to do that same True combo into Spine Rend, into catching, into Ankle Splitter. So both of those have pretty good options. Honestly, I'd probably use Black Flash. It's a little more consistent. Raging Demon can be a little hard to use, but honestly, there is a bug right now. I don't know if I want to say it. Yeah, I'm going to say it. When you're guard broken, you can use Raging Demon. I don't know if it was just like my friend was in a cursed ranked match, but he showed me 3 clips of the guy when he get guard broken, he just does Raging Demon. So like, yeah, that's a little cheesy. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, Crazed going S tier because of that as well. Because the ultra in that is pretty fire. Territorial Mark. This one is a very situational one. If you're in Cascade and you want to save a teammate, get them out of a fight so they can heal, or if you're a medic, no one else can hit you while you're not in the Territorial Mark. I don't know if it works on party members anymore. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. But if you're like ganking and you want to save a teammate, Territorial Mark them if you have a medic, 40 SP or 40 in any SP. So it's actually kind of cool. You can use it on any build. It also gives you a damage buff against them, I think, or it used to. Doesn't say it here, but I'm pretty sure it gives you a slight damage buff against them. It also applies anti-heal to them, so like Mortal Ties, anti-heal, it does that, so health packs will be less to them. Yeah, very situational. Honestly, I'm gonna put it I'm gonna put a B tier. Sorry, I'm sick. Yeah, it's like it's not bad, but like there's definitely ones that are way easier and better to use. Very situational. Alright. Fusion Core. This one, yeah, you don't ever use this. This is a Medic 1, 40 SP. Fusion M1. You turn into one person with another person. Fuse. I don't know when you're ever going to use this. Ganking, this seems useless. I'd rather have 2 people than 1 person with slightly bigger buffs. Fusion M2, you sacrifice 30% of your HP. Might as well just run Vow Sacrifice at that point with TWK, and that would be way better than buffing you with damage and giving you, I think it gives you all Vascar variants. I forgot what it does, but genuinely useless D tier. Partial Core, this one requires 0 SP into any skill tree, so if you're running a hybrid build where you can't run Essence, Ultra anyways, might as well run this one. It's pretty good. They changed it so it reduces the rate cost of your partial, and when you land a Skurus, it gives you back your move CD on your partial, so it's pretty huge, especially if you have like Ancient Vasto and you have 2 partials. Getting those 2 moves back off CD is pretty huge, so easy S tier, especially if you don't have like a spare Vow to throw in the build and you can't run a Essence or Ultra anyways because you're a hybrid and you don't have enough SP. Bala Fireworks, this is the Arrancar Kido one. It requires 40 Kido, and it's probably one of the strongest moves in the game, especially if you're in Cascade or in a gank. It has such huge AoE, you're in hyper during the animation, the little balls that come out of it should guard break, and it just does like pretty good damage. If you like do that one move that pulls them in, I think Bala Gum, into this move, you're going to do like crazy damage. If you're going to run this Ultra, you should run probably just like Black Flash or do they have a dedicated Arrancar Kido one? I don't think they have an Arrancar Kido Ultra. No, they don't. Alright, so just run a Black Flash on this. Pretty good move, really good for building mode, especially in Cascade. It's really annoying because hits everybody. Teppusatsu, SR Kido, it's going to be 40 Kido for that. It's a pretty hard move to land, but honestly, if you know when they're going to do a predictable move, like they shore you onto, you could do a Teppusatsu and then block, and then that could confirm it. There's a ton of other ways to confirm this, like off a guard break, you can do Teppusatsu, and if you do it quick enough, and then like M1 them, they'll be stuck there, and you can M1 stack on that. I don't think you can move stack anymore, like you used to do Teppi or Teppu Geki, but I think they patched that, but it still does insane damage. Like if you land Teppu into like 3 M1s, that's like a bar gone. Like, genuinely insane damage. I'd say it's better than Gran, in my opinion. Gran is a little easier to use, but it doesn't really combo extend as well. Like, Gran does put them into a parry check, but this one, like, genuinely is just a straight true combo. They can't get out of it. So, I'm going to put Teppu into S tier. If you're running this, just run Chains of Dom as well with it, because this is kind of a staple of SR Kido. And talking about Gran Raikoho, it's the one that dashes forward. Apparently, they removed the picture of it, so yeah, you're just going to dash forward into them. It kind of disables their flash up for a little bit, like a slight cripple where they can't move. You can do like a high end immediately after, or just like M1, or like even a crit. But doesn't really combo extend as well. Like, it's not true to anything, but it will force like a parry check. So you can do Gran Raikoho into like Geki Rekko because they're gonna be stuck in front of you, and yeah, that works as well. But honestly, Teppu is better than Gran in my opinion. That's just my experience. Shattered Comet, don't use this. It used to be really broken on release, but now it's just like a pea shooter. Has no hit stun, does no damage, doesn't do anything actually. It's probably a useless move. Like, I'd rather have Flash Fake Out over Shattered Comet in my hotbar. So if you know, you know. D tier, really horrible. It's a real shame. Raging Ray, this one's pretty simple. 0 SP, it's like partial core. You can use this on any build. If you want to be a Bankai spammer and have it every cascade, this is for you. Or King of the World, this could be you. But it is more orientated towards clan war game modes. This isn't gonna really help you in ranked, obviously, being able to pop mode because you can't pop anyways, and it just reduces your CD to 1 minute, and you can just start building Bankai again. But you do lose a lot of like your time. I think it's less than half of the time you'd have normally in Bankai. So, I mean, most Bankai are pretty broken, where you could probably kill like 3 people even with the shortened thing. But it's just something to keep in mind. I'll put it A tier. It's really strong for Clan Wars and Cascade. So honestly, it's probably the best one for Cascade. I would give up like any of these just to be able to spam mode in Cascade to always win. Or King of the World, that's kind of fun. But these ones are stronger for 1v1. This one, like King of the World, Cascade, whatever. Extricate, you stab yourself. It's a medic one. I'm pretty sure it's 45 SP in medic or 40. It's one of the two, probably 45. But basically what you do, you stab yourself, it's going to make blood orbs come out of you. They auto-track into everyone around you. If they're in your party, it's going to heal them for like a little less than half a bar. It goes towards enemies, does a little decent damage. It guard breaks, so it's like a annoying stun tool. It's pretty substantial, I guess, kind of. I don't remember if they nerfed it, but when it first came out, people used to spam this in Cascade. You don't really see it that much, but also because medic is a little, genuinely does take skill now, I'm not going to lie. Put it A tier for Cascade, I guess. Like, if you want to be a medic player, this is probably better than running Doctor's Room. Yeah, it's pretty beneficial, I guess. Alright, Flame of Blitz. This one, 40 into Gran Hakuda. You're going to Scream. It doesn't do damage, but it'll mark them, so you can do any of your empowered moves. You could do like a teleport into redirection punches or into the pulse. So it's pretty nice. It's a low CD as well. A really easy way to land that that mark. Really strong, and probably the best thing you can run on Gran Hakuda, because I don't think Bow of Sacrifice buffs you at all for Flame of Blitz, or I mean, sorry, Gran Hakuda. Like, you don't really get enhanced moves. I might be mistaken. Maybe there's like one move that gets buffed in Gran Hakuda, but yeah, Bow of Sacrifice is mostly for air. Yeah, I'm gonna put A tier though. Really, or sorry, S tier. Bambi Sphere. This one has like frame 3 hyper armor. You can't cancel it. It doesn't guard break anymore, but it's a huge AoE, so if you like have like an M1 of posture on them, this thing's gonna guard break, and it's true to any move. You can do this into Sank Zwing, or Let's what do you call it? Still Silver, which is probably the best move you could do off this. So really good combo extend, and it's really annoying when they can just pop this in your face. You M1 them, and then because they're in hyper, they're just gonna throw this at your feet, and then they do a true combo that does like half a bar, or just is really annoying. Like, if you get hit by Still Silver, you're going to be like crippled and they can just spam on you. Or if they hit Sangswinger, you're going to be forced to be a little more passive because you have to hold block, because Sangswinger does OD damage. Like, it actually does like a bar of damage if all the things land. Like, low key, low broken. I'll put the S tier. Bambi Sphere, obviously, if you're running this, the ultra you're going to use is the Kido one. You can actually, honestly, the Kido one is a little hard to land. I don't know if they buffed the hitbox, but it used to be pretty small from what I remember. You can run Black Flash as well. That also works. Operating Room Essence. This one's pretty niche. It's a medic one as well. I think it's 40 SP or 45 SP. It changes some of your moves. It's the one that spawns like a domain, and then your moves get buffed while you're in it, and then something happens. I don't remember exactly what it does, but honestly, when I'm fighting it, I don't notice it being that annoying to fight. So if you're a medic, probably should just use like, not Extricate Essence, because you don't want to like lose HP when you pop that, but yeah, just run, I don't know, what do they have? Yeah, don't, honestly, I guess Operating Room is the best for medic, because I don't have another essence. I'm gonna put it A tier. Honestly, probably running a Vow would be better. Like Valve's, which one would be good? Okay, Valve Sway would be alright as well. Because Valve Sway would, you parry a lot, you're gonna be able to semi-true combo into like Bloody Canvas and other quick moves. So honestly, I'll put Operating Room A. Honestly, I haven't seen enough of it. That's my bad. But yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna end it. Anything in S is probably the best ones you could run. If you're going to go the Essence Ultra route. A tier, these ones are also pretty good, but they can be a little niche, like Gran Raikoho over Teppu. It's honestly preference when it comes to like Gran or Teppu. Raging Ray, this one's a Clan Wars King of the World one. Extricate, this one, depending if you're a Cascade player, like I probably wouldn't use it because it takes so much HP on use. Operating Room, this one actually is the best one for Medic, but it's not as overpowered as these other ones in S tier in my opinion. Like this one doesn't like change the game for you too much in my opinion. Territorial Mark in D tier. This one's super situational. Like A is situational. This one super situational. Like I wouldn't use this over these ones at all. Like S and A are probably the best ones you want to run. D tier, do not ever run these.